Hello, my dear children. Welcome back. Your exams are coming so soon. I know. You're all studying so hard. But let's take a teeny tiny break, okay? We're going to do a super quick, super fun revision of one of our favorite chapters, Making Things. And we're going on a little adventure with our special friend Mitti.
Okay, so to get our brains all warmed up, I have a little riddle for you. Ready? Just look around your house. Think about the water matka, the one that keeps the water so nice and cool, and your galak, where you hide all your pocket money, even the walls of your house. What's the one thing, the one special thing they all have in common? Any guesses?
You got it. It's our amazing friend, Mitti, or what we call clay in English. It's just everywhere, isn't it? And it helps us make so many useful, wonderful things. So today, let's find out exactly how our friend Mitti does all its magic.
All right, first stop on our magical journey. We are going to visit the potter, the Kumhar. This is where the real show begins. We'll see how a simple, gooey lump of Mitti turns into a beautiful pot. Come on, let's see how they do it.
Okay, so look, it's actually a pretty simple process. First, the potter has to clean the Mitti, right? So they sieve it to get all the little stones and leaves out. Then comes the fun part. They knead it with water, just like your mommy makes the dough for soft rotis. After it's all soft and ready, it goes on the magical spinning wheel to get that perfect pot shape. But it's not done yet. It has to dry out in the warm sun first, and then, for the final step, it's baked in a super hot fire to make it really, really strong.
Now that special, super hot oven, it has a name. And listen carefully, my dear students, this is a very important word for your exams. It's called a kiln. Can you say that? Kiln. Remember that. A kiln is what bakes the Mitti to make it hard and strong, so our pots don't just crumble.
And here's a picture of one. See? All the pots are stacked inside. It's that crazy heat that does the magic, turning soft, squishy clay into hard, useful pottery that can last for years.
So, we have a strong pot now. That's great, but it's a bit plain, isn't it? A plain pot is useful, for sure, but a decorated one? Oh, that's a work of art. So, where do these potters get their brilliant ideas for all the beautiful designs and patterns? Let's find out.
Well, the answer is so simple and so beautiful. They just look around, at nature. Your textbook says it perfectly. Patterns can be found everywhere in nature. That's the whole secret. Nature is the best artist, really. We can get so many amazing ideas just by looking at the world around us.
I mean, just look at this. See the leopard on the left? Look at those beautiful spots. Now, look at the pot on the right. An artist saw that and thought, hey, I can use that. See how they used a similar pattern of dots to decorate the pot? How cool is that? It's like taking a little piece of the jungle and putting it in our homes.
And here's another one. A zebra's amazing stripes, they can become the inspiration for all the beautiful lines you see on these jars. So, here's a little game for you. Next time you see a cool pattern on a sari or a bed sheet or anything, try to guess where in nature that idea came from.
Okay, so our friend Mitti is great at making things to hold water, like pots, but it has another talent. It can also make something much, much stronger, something we use to build our very own homes. Yes, we're talking about bricks. Think of them as the super strong cousin of the pot.
Yeah, you can think of pots and bricks as like Mitti's two children. A pot, is usually round, it's made on that spinning wheel, and we use it to store things. But a brick? It's a block, right? It's made in something called a mold, and we use it to build things. See? Two different jobs. This is a super easy way to remember the difference for your exam.
So, if a brick isn't made on a wheel, how does it get that perfect rectangular shape? Well, the wet Mitti is pushed into a kind of box, and that box is called a mold. It's exactly like the molds your parents might use to make yummy kulfi or a birthday cake. See? So simple to remember.
And guess what? Just like pots, bricks also need to be baked to get strong. And where do they go? Come on, you know this one. That's right, into a kiln. That baking makes them super, super hard and strong. And once they're ready, we use them to build everything. Our homes, our schools, everything.
Okay, so we're talking about houses, but are all houses made of bricks? No way. All across our incredible country, India, people build all sorts of different homes. It all depends on the place they live in. Let's go on a quick tour, shall we?
So in places that are really, really hot and sunny, like in the villages of Rajasthan, people have been making these beautiful mud houses, or Kucha houses, for thousands of years. But why?
Well, because those thick mud walls are like a natural AC. They're amazing at keeping the hot sun out so the inside stays lovely and cool. How clever is that?
And the variety is just mind-boggling. People who travel a lot, they use tents. Up in the cool mountains, they use stone and wood. In gorgeous places like Kerala or Kashmir, people even live on houseboats that float on the water. And of course, in our big cities like Mumbai or Delhi, we have those huge, towering skyscrapers made of steel and glass. Wow, so many different kinds of homes for so many different kinds of people.
All right, my champions, that was our super fast tour. Now for the really important bit, a quick fire revision for your exams. I'm going to ask a question, you think of the answer in your head, and then I'll show you the answer on the next slide. Ready? Let's do this. First question, and this one is a very, very important one. Why are pots and bricks baked in a kiln? What's the point of that super hot oven? Think.
Got it? Okay, here's the answer. It's to make them hard and strong so they don't break. That's the main thing. The heat changes the soft Mitti into a tough material that won't fall apart. Simple, perfect answer for your exam. Okay, question number 2. We know pots are made on a wheel, but what about bricks? What is a mold used for? Come on, remember the Kulfi example.
Ready for the answer? It is to give the brick its perfect rectangular shape. It's as simple as that. The mold is just the box that gives the wet Mitti its final shape.
All right, last question. Let's see if you were listening. We saw those beautiful mud houses, right? Why are they so common in the really hot parts of India? What's their superpower?
The answer is because they use natural materials that you can find right there and, this is the most important part, they keep the inside of the house nice and cool. Fantastic job, everyone. You're all doing so well.
So, we've seen our friend Mitti can become a pot, a brick, a gulak, so many things. Now, my last question isn't for your exam. It's for your brilliant, creative mind. If I gave you a big lump of Mitti right now, what new, amazing, wonderful thing would you make with it? Just think about it. Keep those amazing ideas flowing. All the very, very best for your exams, my dear children. I know you will do great. I'll see you in the next revision video. Bye-bye.